everyone, how's it going? My name's Tara and welcome to a very special episode of Kowabana, true Japanese scary stories from around the internet. Why is this episode special? Because this week is a special double-length episode. But not only that, I'm going to be reading you my absolute favourite story that I've translated so far. I came across this story a few months back, and from the moment I started reading it, I was taken in. It was quite long, spread over 3 separate posts, but once I started, I couldn't stop. I finished the whole story, start to finish, and I knew then and there that I had to translate it, no matter what. It took me about a week or so to finish it, but it was beyond worth it to be able to share this story with a whole new audience. This is a unique story, in that it's the only of its kind I've ever seen presented this way. This is not your traditional creepypasta or blog entry where someone is retelling a scary experience they had. This is more like a script. It contains nothing but the dialogue between a young man and a woman. Their banter is truly impressive and what sucked me into the story in the first place. But that's enough from me. We're going to delve right into the story. Today's story is called, If You're Going to Kill Yourself, Why Don't You Sleep With Me First? Your shoes are off. You're going to jump, aren't you? Like you said, I'm just about to jump. What's it to you? Oh, good. I'm sorry? I mean, you're going to kill yourself, right? If you're planning to jump from here? That's right. If you're going to kill yourself, why don't you sleep with me first? I'm sorry? You don't often meet people who are about to kill themselves. And yet, I'm lucky to just happen across such a beautiful woman. Can I jump now? You heard what I just said, right? I did. You asked if I wanted to have sex with you. That's right. That's my only goal. Don't worry. I don't have the slightest intention of stopping you from killing yourself. Can you just go now? I don't have anywhere to go. If there was, it would only be between your bosom. Can I jump now? Why? Look deep and ask yourself that. Come on. I don't have any right to stop you. Just perhaps let me ask you a single question. Just one. Were you wearing white panties 3 days ago? What? Why does this strange man know what color panties I was wearing? That's what your face looks like right now. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm just some ordinary guy who can't get any unless he pays for it. I wasn't asking that. So why do I know about your panties? That's simple. For the last week now, you've been trying to jump from the roof of this apartment complex, right? So you've been watching me since a week ago. To be precise, it wasn't you, but rather up your skirt. You were getting ready to jump and kill yourself, but you always stopped right at the last moment, hey? Let me tell you, a week ago when I looked up at this building, I was surprised. Like, panties. So the first thing that caught your eye was my panties. Of course it was. I mean, there aren't many opportunities to see a lady's panties. You really know how to talk to someone about to kill themselves. It's the other way around. It's because you're about to silence yourself that I can say all these things to you. So what was it? You want me to sleep with you? If you like, I can sleep with you. No thanks. You really are quite a difficult person. I'm quite normal. You're the strange one. Even in the world after death, there's no one that would sleep with someone on their first meeting. For sure. It's too sudden. If you understand, then good. Well then, see you later. Why are you trying to jump again? So I can die. Wait, we haven't slept together yet. I have no intention of sleeping with you. Right now, yeah? For the rest of my life. That's why you can't end it right now. I haven't finished talking. Actually, there's something I really need to ask you. What is it? Why aren't you wearing a skirt today? What are you trying to say? When you look up towards the sky from the bottom of this building, you can see it shining brighter than the sun. Your panties. Just how much do you like panties? It's the thing I most look forward to these days. And so, why? No reason. I just didn't feel like wearing a skirt today. So what you're saying is that sometimes you don't wear a skirt. That's what I'm saying. Well, could I have you go and get changed into a skirt for me then? If I had that much time, I'd just kill myself without delay. Why are you in such a rush to die? Because I want to die. You can do it, can't you? I mean, in the end you're going to die anyway. What do you mean? Once you decide to die, doesn't that create some leeway in your heart? Leeway? I mean, whatever happens now, you're going to jump. You can end your life whenever you want, so whatever happens, you can feel relaxed and at ease, right? It'll all become naught. It'll all be ended. The result has been decided. Which means you can let most things go, right? For sure. I can see where this is heading. So, sleep with me. In the end, it was all about that, huh? Do you not want to sleep with me? Am I okay for you? Good job answering a question with another question. It's better than your words and conduct. But, yeah. Oh? Have you finally come around? That is correct. It's probably not a bad idea to be useful in the last moments of my life. I'm glad you're able to grasp the situation so quickly. Of course. I will alert the police. I'll say this now. It's not a threat. I see. This is how the world is. If a woman like me reported you, you know what'll happen, right? Ah, you're so naive. I'm naive. You planned your death. You've gotten all your affairs in order, yes? Well, you've cancelled your phone, prepared your will and such. There's more than enough evidence that you plan to commit suicide. And I mean, if you cancelled your phone, you can't really call the police, can you? Ah. So, in the end, the only choices you have are, you can sleep with me and then die, or you can alert the police and hang around in this world some more. Both are hell. So, what's it gonna be? If you're quiet, I'll be gentle. Ah! Someone help me! What? Even though you're gonna kill yourself, you're screaming for help? I'm going to get rid of you, and then I'll kill myself. What happened? There's this really weird pervert. Why are you barefoot? Huh? Oh, no, I just wanted to feel a little free. You wanted to feel free? I did. I was imitating that singer, Coco. I'm sorry, but could I get you to come down from the rooftop now? Before you know it, more and more dark thoughts keep surfacing these days. I understand. Thank you. Okay. Wow, that was a surprise. Ah! Don't scare me like that. Oh, that's the first time you've looked shocked at me. I'm sorry? Oh no, not at all. At any rate, when you screamed out and that lady came, I freaked out. That's the janitor. I hid without thinking. You hid? You didn't notice? I was preoccupied with the janitor. When she pointed out your shoes, you got flustered, hey? Shut up. Putting that aside, how did you hide anyway? Huh? There's nowhere you can quickly hide behind here. You should be familiar with the sight from the top of the fence here. I should... Oh, right. Did you finally realize? You managed to hide yourself behind the rooftop fence. Correct. Although it may be small, it was a great place to quickly hide behind. Wait, where are you going? I'm leaving. Hey, why? The janitor asked me to. When you leave here, what are you going to do? For now, I'll return to my apartment. Eh? You're not going to die? I see. So it's like that. What are you smiling for? Now you'll go back to your apartment and together we'll... No. No? To start with, why would I even invite you into my apartment? So you prefer to do it outdoors then? Before I kill myself, I think it would be better if I killed you first. So you'll become a criminal? It's all the same in the end, isn't it? If so, then why don't you sleep with me? I'm done with this conversation. We're on the elevator, but what floor is your apartment on? I'm not telling you. I'm gonna find out anyway. Well, what floor are we on now? The first. So your apartment is on the first floor? No. Now I'm heading out for a bit. Hey, you going out now? Yes, going to get an early dinner. I see. It's dangerous out there, so be careful on the street come nighttime. I will. I'm feeling that right this very minute. I'll take care. Hang on, you're leaving the apartment? As expected, I can't go back to my apartment now. Why? Asking why in this situation. You're amazing. I mean, yeah, I'm a guy who has to pay for it, but if there's a technique that can satisfy a single woman, die. Since we first met, we're not that friendly, are we? It's better than you asking me to sleep with you. I mean, please go kill yourself. And now advising me to kill myself. Furthermore, we're at McDonald's now. I'm eating here today. Huh? I don't care if you join me, but I made the decision to eat here. What about eating at home? No. Okay, I get it, but I'm not gonna eat anything. Are you sulking? It's just, hey, at a big franchise like this. Uh-huh. Well, I'm going in. I've fully decided. You're not going to eat? I'm not hungry. Then go get me a seat. I'm starting to see why you're a virgin. You're getting more and more cheeky now. Isn't that a little much? You're the last person I want to hear that from. Mr. Can't get any unless he pays for it. What? Why are you suddenly so quiet? Never mind. Hurry up and eat. You want to go back to my apartment that much? No, doesn't matter if it's your apartment. Nowhere is good for me. Look, just hurry up and eat, please. Why are you rushing me? This is my last meal. Your last meal is McDonald's. You're gonna regret that when you die. Yeah, Freshness Burger was probably a better choice. And I mean, I don't even like McDonald's anyway. Then why did you come here? I wanted to check something. What do you mean? You've heard the saying, hunger is the best sauce, right? I think that saying expresses precisely the fault in all humans. Because we're hungry, food tastes good. Ah, I think I see what you're trying to say. Knowing that this is my last meal, I wanted to know if anything would change. If it does change, then it makes my death after this feel all the more real. So how does the hamburger taste? I don't know. I feel like it might have been better than usual, but it also might not be. Perhaps I don't want to acknowledge that it tastes differently. I don't know why I'd think that way though. I kind of understand how you feel. Don't say such gross things. Now, there's no need for that. Now listen. Go ahead. You don't want to admit that anything and everything could change with a single feeling, right? As someone who is about to kill themselves, that's not something you want to know. That single feeling that glittered until yesterday, that your intention to die could be shaken. That I'm going to die is a matter of fact. That hasn't changed, even now. No, I think if that was so, you would be able to enjoy your last meal. With only 100 yen burger, your own will disappeared. Isn't that scary? This is a Big Mac. It's not 100 yen. Stop missing the point. While we're at it, there's a part of you that thinks it might be nice to sleep with me. Isn't that so? No. That's the one thing that won't change even if I die. This fault in humans seems to come out only when it's convenient. But there are things in the world that don't change. My feelings are immovable. You're amazingly stubborn. I am. My will is firm like a stone. You have no sense of humor, do you? I'm not here to make you laugh. And stop making me talk about such strange things. Strange things? Yeah, I can feel people looking at me. Even though you're about to die, you're worried about whether strangers are looking at you. Shut up. I'm leaving here right now. It's your last meal. You don't need to eat it like that. You suddenly started devouring it, and now you're not eating it at all. You're all over the place. Would you please be quiet? You ended up taking quite a lot of time to eat that, didn't you? Because it was my last meal. It's only natural. Are you complaining? Not at all. Rather than that, I'd prefer to talk about what's happening after this. I have nothing to talk to you about. And how long are you going to hang around anyway? Are you not planning to make use of my good intentions? Good intentions? Before you die, I'm trying to send you to heaven in bed. I can send you to hell if you like. That's impossible. Yeah, I think so too. You're really strange, you know. My courting behaviors. Can we please just talk about something else? What's strange then? Everything. Everything is strange. A normal person, when faced with someone about to kill themselves, would ask them why first, right? What? Do you perhaps want me to ask you why? No, don't get the wrong idea. If it's why you won't sleep with me, then I'll listen. You just keep bringing that back up, don't you? Well, even if I listen to why you want to kill yourself, it doesn't mean you'll sleep with me. You're so persistent. Talking seriously, even if I ask why you want to die, it's not very interesting, is it? Not interesting. I mean, I can guess. I'm not terribly interested in it though. You don't care what you say, do you? Not really, because it's true. For me, I have more interest in your reasons to live than your reasons to die. My reasons to live? I think your reasons for living are far more ambiguous than your reasons for dying. And more so than your reasons for dying, there are so many different things. If I'm gonna ask you something, it would be that. My reasons for living? Well, just because, I guess. I'm not dead. Somehow I'm alive, and so I'm living. Something like that. I don't really have a reason for why I'm alive. But isn't that okay too? The reason that you spend your whole life looking for but never find? That reason that even if you die, you won't understand? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Are you indirectly trying to stop me from killing myself? No, not at all. In the end, my only goal is your body. You keep bringing that up at every chance. There really are things in this world more painful than death. I'm sure there are. But in this world, there are people worse off than me who are still doing their best. Are you gonna say that same old crap to me? Wow. Is this that so-called cold reading? There's only so many things you can say to someone about to kill themselves, so anyone could guess that. I suppose that's true, yes. It's strange to look relatively at such misfortunes. What does my unhappiness have to do with anyone else's unhappiness? You are entirely correct. You agree with things so quickly. I do. That's what I said, isn't it? I have no intention of stopping you from killing yourself. I would like to have a physical relationship with you, just once. And that is more than enough for me. There's nothing I can say. Huh? You mean you will? Of course not. You're scary. Aren't you starting to get a little too violent? That's your fault. Okay, I get it. Let me ask just one question, so we can all cool down. You're just gonna tie it into something dirty again, aren't you? No, not at all. This time it's a serious question. After you die, what are you gonna do? Oh, what do you mean? Exactly what I said. Think about it. Even if you say that, I still don't know what you're getting at. What I'm saying is, what are you going to do after you kill yourself? I'm asking you to find out why you're looking forward to killing yourself. So, you mean the world after death? Well, there certainly seems to be a life after death and the existence of ghosts, doesn't there? For sure. I think there's merit in considering it. So, what will I do once I die? Seems like I'd be able to do lots of things. But then there's also whether you go to heaven or to hell. Surprisingly, the more you think about it, the more you can't stop, right? But even if I do think about it, nothing will change. Well, it's connected to raising your desire to kill yourself. I suppose so. If I die, I'll find a dreamy boyfriend. You're going to fall in love after you die? Yes, I'm going to find a dreamy ghost boyfriend. Then I'll be happy. If I do that, it'll be proof that killing myself wasn't a mistake. Seems fun. It's what you suggested, isn't it? I guess so. I don't know anything about heaven or hell though, so let's just stop thinking about that right now. Okay. What? Do you want to say something vulgar again? No. I was just thinking that it seems most people really do think that way, huh? Think that way? About what? Haven't you ever wondered about it? About whether ghosts are real or not? Is that what you mean? No. Whether ghosts exist or not, I think that they do. Probably. Putting that aside, haven't you ever questioned it? I mean, ghost photos exist, right? Don't you think those are really strange? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Well, there are lots of different reasons as to why people die, so I can't say for certain. Haven't you ever heard stories like this about ghost photos? The ghosts of people who kill themselves will appear in photos taken where they died. Don't you think that's strange? Not really. If they have a strong grudge or something, they'll appear. Something like that. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. After you kill yourself, do you really think you'll want to appear in photos? Suicide is the result of wanting to be released from the existence of being a living person. Well, everyone's different. But if, like you die and tie yourself to another ghost and become happy, then you can't take pictures together, right? Even if you do appear in a photo, you'll just show up in a way that terrifies people. Could you just say what you want a little more clearly? I have no idea what you want to say. It's just a question towards what everyone freely believes. You die and become a ghost. Well, sure, that's fine. The problem is after that. You become a ghost and you can see other ghosts. You couldn't see them when you're alive, but when you die, you can. Why do people think like that? Even if you become a ghost, you can't see other ghosts. Strange, isn't it? There are people who don't believe in ghosts, but there's not a single person who doesn't think that once you die, you won't be able to see other ghosts. So, what are you trying to say? Are you threatening me with that to stop me from killing myself? Don't make me repeat myself. I already told you I don't have any right to stop you. I just wanted to get the ball rolling on this stagnating question. I don't especially care about your question. Really? Don't make me repeat myself. You're copying me. You copied me first. Well, then you're copying someone else. Probably. I also felt this is an important question for you, which is why I said it. Don't you think it's something someone who's about to die should think about? Whatever happens after death, I don't especially care. Well, then while you're alive, let's think about it. Okay. Wait. Why are we continuing this conversation again? Because, while we're talking like this, there's no need to sleep with me. Huh. Have you ever been told before? Told what? That you're persistent. You're thinking about it with a really serious face. You've heard it a lot, haven't you? No, you're the first. I don't need your lies. It's the truth. Yeah. Then what were we talking about? You feel like talking now? Because you won't tell me. You sure do say tricky things. Shut up. If you're going to talk, then talk. I'm going to kill myself, you know. Yeah, I know. Why do you think people are scared of dying? I have no idea. Think about it a little. Instinct. Instinct? Humans are the only creatures who fear death. Animals just instinctively try to live. You have no romance. Don't say that so happily. I thought females were a little more sparkling than that. You want someone who's about to die to say romantic things with a sparkle in their eye? Yeah, I see. Well, what is a romantic reason to fear death then? I don't know whether it's romantic, but to stop wondering about things is the same as dying, I think. There might be a reason for that. Our daily lives are just full of mysteries and questions. To live thinking like that must be fun, yes. Yeah, for sure. You're thick-headed, aren't you? Huh? What? You heard me. And this conversation is going nowhere. Just tell me what you're thinking. Okay. Why do people who have never died fear death? In reality, I don't think we fear death itself that much. Then what are we afraid of? What comes after death? In actuality, we somehow know, don't you think? What happens after death? After death? Yeah, we vaguely know what's ahead. Something even more painful than what we feel in life awaits us in death. That's no laughing matter. No, it's not. You don't want to live anymore, so you kill yourself. But something even more painful than that awaits you after. You say that surprisingly with a smile. I've probably been doing that since the start, haven't I? Yeah, you're the first person to ever smile like that while talking to me. Get out, you're making me blush. You're also the first person I've spoken to that's pissed me off this much. I hate people who talk like they know everything. Ah, me too. I'm talking about you. You don't have to say it. I do know. People like you are the absolute worst type of people for someone like me. From the point of view of someone who's about to kill themselves, a man who stops that is like a god of death, right? And you just keep talking with that arrogant attitude, like you know everything. Because even though you're trying to escape from reality, you just keep holding it back. I really hate people like you. You take something trivial and then you keep on nagging about it. It pisses me off. I hate people who look at you with pity as well. And people who mistake being a busybody for kindness are also the worst. And yourself? I don't want to think about it. And me? You threw that in there well. I also hate you. What? Why? You really can't be questioning that. I hate everyone. People who are happier than me, and people who are more miserable than me. I hate every person that's alive. So, that means you don't hate me then? Huh? Well, you just said it. I hate every person that's alive. What a stupid joke. It's not even funny in the slightest. Even if it's not a joke, you wouldn't laugh. If my psychic powers suddenly bloomed now after all this time, it would be quite annoying. The world has become sensitive to lies lately. You'd probably just be called a fake psychic. Then if I wrote books about ghosts, they'd call me a ghostwriter, huh? Seems like you want to die more and more, huh? Anyway, if you're gonna lie about such a thing, you should have prepared a little more beforehand. Prepared? When I saw the janitor on the rooftop earlier, you hid on purpose, right? That's right. If she couldn't see you, there would be no reason to. Something wrong? Right. You hid the first time I saw the janitor. But the second time I saw her, you didn't hide. She said, "It's dangerous out there, so be careful on the street come nighttime." She wouldn't say such a thing if a man and a woman were together. Perhaps it was just that you didn't notice and I secretly hid. But you didn't eat anything at McDonald's either. You didn't go and get us a seat, which means the gazes I felt in the store were... You finally realized, huh? Huh? Hang on a minute. You mean to everyone around me, it just looked like I was talking to myself? I told you, didn't I? Hurry up and eat so we can leave. There's no way I'd understand what you meant. Oh my, are you okay? That's the most dreadful face you've made so far. I'm well aware that I've led a life full of embarrassments. No, wait. You want to say something again? If you're a ghost, that means I can't touch you, right? Well, who knows? Perhaps unexpectedly you can. That look in your eyes is scary. What are you... Oh, wow. You really are see-through. No. Why did you try to hit me? If I were alive, you would have broken my nose. Just because. Don't worry about such trivial things. I happen to think that's actually rather important. So why didn't you tell me right from the start anyway? Thanks to you, I embarrassed myself. Don't worry about it. The end is in sight anyway. That's not the problem here. You really are a difficult person. Shut up and answer my question. Well, I didn't think you'd believe me. If I suddenly introduced myself as a ghost, would you believe me? Well, to start with, you haven't told me anything about yourself, other than you can't get any unless you pay for it. That was rather careless of me. But even if I did introduce myself properly, would you have believed me? Of course not. But when the janitor came to the roof, you would have been able to explain yourself then, right? Well, I kind of got excited. It was kind of like I was alive again. You get excited even though you're dead? I do, yes. I don't know about other people though. But why can I see you? Now that I really don't know. Really? You can bet your life on it. Idiot. This is the first time for me too, you know. First time? Talking to someone since I died. How many years have passed since I died? I don't even know. If I were to guess, it's probably been at least 5 years or so. You've been a ghost for a while then, huh? Yeah, but you're the first person to respond to me trying to talk to them. And you can even see me. It's a miracle. A miracle? Huh. What's wrong? I don't want you to get me wrong, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. I really don't like people like you who are always so cryptic. I am a ghost. Shut up. Even though you're a man, you're so focused on the little things. Aha! That's a controversial statement. This conversation isn't going to go anywhere, so whatever. That's fine. While I'm at it, I'm not really that concerned about you either. However, I do feel a little sad for you. Why? Because of all the people who could see you, it was me. You have an unrivaled love of talking. Even I can see that. Please, continue. Finally, someone can see you, and it turns out to be me, a good-for-nothing woman. I feel a little guilty. You would have rather meet someone a little more fun, right? But I will say that I only feel just a little guilty, okay? Don't get me wrong here. I'm glad it was you, though. I'm sorry? Are you begging me? You're rather audacious for a layman. Has no one ever said it to you before? Said what? That your speech and conduct are so forceful. You don't have to think about it so hard. You've heard it many times, right? No, you're the first. Lies. Although, probably not. I don't usually speak like this. Like, talking to people is extremely tiring, and I can't really do much other than trifling small talk. I don't have any friends I can speak my heart to. Before you approached me, it was like, well, I didn't care anymore. It's the first time I've ever said such mean things to a person before. I should probably be the one that's glad that it was you who approached me. What's this? Are you by any chance trying to make a move on me? Drop dead. No way. I already died long ago. If you don't want to answer, then you don't have to. How did you die? Oh, suicide. You killed yourself? Was that unexpected? I have no idea. Can you tell me a little more? Well, actually, I used to live in this apartment building. No way! Did you die here? On my veranda, yes. Did you jump over? No. I lived on the 3rd floor, so there was a good chance it wouldn't kill me. So, in order to make sure I absolutely would die, I hung myself. You hung yourself. It's more reliable than jumping. If you're going to jump, you want to make sure that it'll kill you. Why did you kill yourself? For a similar reason to yourself. But, to put it simply, I wanted to go somewhere that wasn't here, I suppose. Heaven? Or perhaps hell. But when I opened my eyes after hanging myself, I was in despair. For some reason, I was in front of this apartment building. At first, I didn't even know if I was dead or not. I felt like I'd just become a see-through person rather than a ghost. And furthermore, being a ghost is rather inconvenient. Inconvenient? I can pass through doors and things, but I can't pass through walls. Huh, that's unexpected. I thought that maybe I would be able to fly as well, but I can't. I wondered if I would appear in photos, so I tried as well. Did you appear? I don't know. I've never been able to check. I've also tried entering the female hot springs. Should I be hearing this story? Surprisingly, I couldn't pass under the shop curtain. What do you mean? I don't know the cause, but if there's something I thought I couldn't do while alive, then I can't do it now either. That's strange. Also, I can't sleep or anything. But it's not such a big deal. The biggest shock was that I didn't see any ghosts other than myself. You're saying that you've never seen a ghost, but how would you even know what a ghost looks like? True, but I've been screaming ever since that time. Is anyone out there dead? And so on. And so no one's replied to that yet. Yeah, I've frequently been to ghost spots, deep forests, suicide spots and such. And you never met anyone? Nope. That's when I first realized, if you become a ghost, you can't see other ghosts. When I realized that, I wanted to die just as much as the first time. So you're saying that people who like to chat shouldn't kill themselves? Didn't I tell you yet? Huh? I absolutely hated talking to other people when I was alive. I understand the meaning of the saying, the eyes are the window to the soul now. You noticed, huh? For just a moment, they were like, no way, he's full of crap. And I understood the meaning of telepathy. Haha. And also the meaning of the eyes are the window to the soul. But don't go misunderstanding me now. You don't have to be embarrassed. Yeah. Well, it's natural you would think so, but it's true. I didn't have any friends, let alone have any relationships with the opposite sex. Well, considering all of that, you've been rather smooth when talking to me. Since I died, I've approached many people. You said just before that you hated talking to people, right? Yes, but as the years go by, there's nothing to do. Even if I pass by someone I once knew, they don't notice me. The only thing that's ever noticed me is probably a camera. Ever since I died, it was the first time I felt such a way. I wanted someone, anyone to notice me. I wanted to talk to someone. After I died, I tried talking to all sorts of different people, like the old guy sitting on the park bench staring off into space, or the young kid playing in the sandpit. I even tried barging into a group of very clearly violent young men, but of course, none of them noticed me. That's gotta be painful, huh? Yeah. But the times our conversations meshed, I was really happy. Or when I'd call out and someone would turn around and look, just by chance. That's so sad. So then, when you approached me as well? No, that was a little different. For the last 6 months now, I stopped trying to talk to people. So, why did you talk to me? Because you were trying to jump. For the last week, I've constantly been trying to call out to you. But no matter how I tried, the sound of your crying drowned out my voice. So, each time I couldn't jump, you saw me crying, huh? I sure did. You really do piss me off. But somehow, I understand you. You finally understand me? Someone who could communicate with others normally wouldn't try to stop someone in such a way. Surely. I really did mean to say something a little more decent. However, today my voice managed to finally reach you. It was a little rash, but I was so happy, my heart soared. I wanted to dance like, oh, she heard me. So you've been saying whatever the hell you want since the beginning. Yes, I never even dreamed that I could be so eloquent. If you had just tried to lecture me like a normal person, I would have jumped. So, that means my way of persuading you was correct. What persuading? Didn't I stop myself from killing myself? Yeah, but it was all right in the end, wasn't it? What are you saying? Huh? The course I'm pursuing hasn't changed. Isn't this the part where you listen to my story and then change your way of thinking? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be saved thanks to you. But I am thinking about delaying matters. Delaying? We talked about so many pointless things today. I'm tired. So, I'd like you to come back here again at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Huh? What are you going to do? Today, I'm going to sleep. Oh, okay. I'll say this right now. Please don't follow me. You saw through me, huh? I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night. Good night. The next morning. Man, it's such a long time, huh? What are you on about so soon? The nights are so long since I died. I had a dream. You're lucky. I'm not going to tell you what happened though. I don't want to hear it. More than that, I want to know what you're going to do now. That's quite a big bag you've got there. We're going to the apartment you used to live in. I'm sorry, what do you mean? When I asked the real estate agent about it, I quickly figured out which was your room. And someone will be moving in soon, so right now it's still empty. No, I didn't mean... Shut up and come with me. Even if I try to pull you along, I can't touch you, hey? Because I'm see-through. But please, come with me. Okay. Wow, they cleaned it up. It's really nice now. It's cleaner than my place. But there's nothing here. Yep, there's nothing but us here. So, what are your thoughts? To be honest, seeing this room again doesn't really bring up any feelings. Even though you used to live here, there's nothing. Perhaps you were worried about me, so you brought me here. If so, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at being concerned about other people. Yeah, I know that. I brought you here because I wanted to see it. Where are you going? Perhaps the only place that hasn't changed is right here. Ah, I see. I wonder what the veranda is like. It hasn't changed that much. But it looks like they changed the fence. However, the biggest thing that hasn't changed at all is the view. This is the view you always saw, huh? Yeah, just a plain old view you can see anywhere. But it's a view I wanted to see. It really is nothing special, huh? Are you disappointed? I don't know, but since being here, I just haven't really felt it yet. Felt what? That this is the place where you died. That's just the way it is. I put a few offerings in my bag for you. I'm glad, but if you leave them here, they're just going to be in the way. That's true. So why don't we drink them together? How? I brought various things. There's a small can of juice. Wow, That's a lot. Would alcohol have been better? No, I never really drank much. Me either. When I drink, I quickly feel sick. To escape from reality, I drank black Nika whiskey, and it made me so sick I just wanted to die again. You want to die a lot, huh? There are plenty of people out there who want to die, I'm sure. Probably. People who want to die, hey? Yes. I'll hold this can for you, so please try putting your lips to it. Okay, this juice, right? Yes, go ahead. If somebody saw this, I wonder what they'd think. At least one person would laugh, wouldn't they? They'd be laughing at you. Shut up. Hurry up and drink. Okay. Let's see. I'm also gonna have a drink. How strange. Your lips are all puckered up. Well, I can't do anything other than this. Looking at it from this side, you're the strange one. Dinner last night probably looked a little something like this, huh? I dare say. How was the juice? It was probably good. Just what the hell are we doing? You and I are enjoying a delicious juice. Delicious makes it kinda sound like you're still alive. It does, doesn't it? Well, shall we go? Where are we going next? The roof, of course. What are we going to do there? Don't worry about it. Just come with me. Okay. So, what on earth are we going to do here? You don't know? Too many things come to mind. Is that so? Hey! Hey! Don't scream out so loud when all I've done is climb onto the fence. You're the one who said it, right? You have no right to stop me. I did, but... It's not good to lie. It's better than killing yourself, I think. You seem to have misunderstood me. I'll say it again. It's no good to lie. I'm not lying. Everything I've told you is real. No, you're lying. About what? You really don't know? Or are you just slow? Hey, you don't have to be so... My underwear. I'm sorry? I said, my underwear. When the janitor came yesterday, you should have realized. Underneath the fence, there's a protrusion where a person can hide. You should have realized then. Looking up from the bottom of the building, the protrusion is in the way, so there's no way you could have seen up my skirt. So, am I wrong? No, well, it's just like you say it is. If you could just throw any color out there, you could have a good chance of guessing correctly, right? And even if you're wrong, it's not a problem. We came here just to confirm that. It's very important, don't you think? Well, I wouldn't say it isn't important. For me, it's a question of whether or not I could get married. Get married. Would you like to hear just one of my dreams? One of your dreams? Okay, go ahead. Until I entered university, I wanted to die in some dramatic way. You're a strange lady. I know. I think so too. Did I want to get close to people who enjoyed the end of the world and die? Or did I want to die sacrificing myself to save another? I yearned for something like that. Rather than exposing the sad state of my life, it would be better off if I just killed myself. I really did feel that way. No, until yesterday I did. You mean putting your life on the line? It's painted such a beautiful way in fictional worlds, isn't it? Perhaps you were influenced by things like that. Yeah, kinda like something more important than my own life. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's probably what I was after. Before I died, I longed for the same thing. And now? Don't make me say it. The heroes in fiction, they encounter circumstances where they put their life on the line just by accident. In the past, I also drew a line between who I really was and who I thought society wanted me to be. But now, no matter how disgraceful or wretched a person may be, I have sympathy for those who really want to live. Like the bad guys in manga who would sell their own friend to save themselves. Yeah, something like that. I wonder why. Why are people like that drawn in such a bad light? Because they're wretched and sad? People who throw their lives away are the ones that people like, right? Sorry, I'm just grumbling now. I've seen a glimpse of your real personality now. How embarrassing. But I do understand how you feel. Just a little. I'm glad. Before I said I had a dream last night, right? You did. I had a dream where I became invisible. For some reason, I was a junior high student again. Even as I was running down the hallway, no one took notice of me. Even as I got on the bus, I didn't have to pay any money. It was like no one was looking at me. At first, I was filled with this sense of superiority, like you're all jealous, right? But slowly, it all just became a big bluff. I just wanted someone to call out my name. This is what I thought in the dream. That is undoubtedly an invisible person, yeah. But I didn't think about saying anything lewd. It's like I've been doing strange things since I died, isn't it? It's not? I can't deny it. See? You seem somewhat happy. It's your imagination. My life is wretched and sad. So much I want to kill myself. But even so, if you keep on living, there's bound to be something good ahead. You say that, but what if my life ends without anything happening? I'll just feel even more like, why didn't I die sooner? I suppose. If you live, good things will come, is an irresponsible thing to say. However, I will say that if you jump from here, nothing good will come of it. Nothing. Everyone who kills themselves knows that. You were the same, weren't you? That's right. Even if you don't commit suicide, we all end up in the same place. Everybody dies someday, right? One day, I'm going to die too. Hang on. I know I'm being persistent, but if you jump from here, you're too late. Oomph! I jumped off the fence. In this direction, Yes. I didn't lie. I never once said I'd jump to the ground. No, you didn't. Yes, the end is clear. At any rate, I don't have to die here. But someday I will die. So it's probably not so bad to go on with my wretched and sad life. You said it yourself, right? Once you decide to die, doesn't that create some leeway in your heart? I said that? You did, very clearly. Everyone dies in the end, so I decided to go on living a little longer. For just a little longer I'll live, and make a few more wretched memories. You might regret that. If so, I'll just die now. You'll probably regret that too. Then I'll choose to go on living, and regret that. You're a strange person. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Because of you, I've decided to keep on living. You say such cruel things. It's true. I'm okay with it, but when you talk to other people, you should think about what you're going to say a little more. I'd say the exact same thing to you. I can't really talk, can I? I don't want to admit it, but we're kinda similar, aren't we? What's with the hand? A handshake. I don't like you. Huh? Didn't you say you only hated people who were alive? You're an exception. I see. For the first time in my life since I died, I've been rejected. How sad. Yes, I know. How am I supposed to shake your hand? Stop worrying about the tiny details. Just grab my hand. Okay. It really is strange. Your hand's a little see-through. Don't misunderstand me, okay? I don't like you. You're so stubborn. I'll never lose to you. I wonder. Thanks to you, who I don't even like, I've decided to live a little longer. That sounds like something you would say. But thank you. I'm very happy I was able to meet you. No way. Don't do it. You're making me want to live again. Well then, one day I'll come to you so happy that you'll want to die again. I wonder when that will be. I don't know. I'll just say, while I'm alive. I'm looking forward to it. Postscript. This story ends here. What follows may be a little redundant, but I'll just say one thing. I'm still alive, even now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's special episode. If there are any other themes or stories you'd like to see in future episodes, you can let me know in the comments below. Thanks guys, and we'll see you again next week for even more Kowabana, true Japanese scary stories from around the internet. Want even more scary stories? Head over to kowabana.net for new translations every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. You can also join our Patreon for exclusive stories you won't find anywhere else. Head over to kowabana.net now.